All right, we're going to talk about the showcasepro.org coaches platform. This is the platform that allows coaches that are working events to be able to have this access. They can become members. Um, it's for college coaches who want to, and we also have a scouting platform that also would go for college coaches or guys that are purely on the scouting side. But it allows college coaches to be able to utilize the platform, be able to reach out to athletes directly, and to be able to also use the data to be able to send out and update results from their camps for their own use. It also has an API that will show that it allows you to port it to Teamworks if you need to. Allows you to be an event director. You could create yourself as an event director and get that access. And it allows you to be able to rate the athletes on the platform. So it's a full interaction system. You also can claim your college email if you are a coach that coaches at the college level. So high school coaches can utilize this platform to be able to, let me just log in here. So you subscribe, you log in. So college coach, now not all the stuff will be up there for you. Fine Showcases would. I have the full access thing, but I'm going to go through the coaches part. Okay. And from a coach standpoint, like the coaches database has all levels. Okay, you could actually interact as well with other college coaches if you wanted to. Obviously, your data is your data, but the API allows you to go to Teamworks with pull data into. You could also download uh, CSVs of your prospects that you're interested in. So you can go through that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the coach dashboard. Okay, so when you go to coach dashboard, you can verify your coach email, so you can go and check a match with what your email is. This is the subscription system. You can create events. You can get all the data of your events, all the athletes that you want to track within the system. You can. You could charge for events through the system. You get analytics and reporting, and you're able to rate. And so this is where, and there's two systems here. So for events, you can go and choose the event. So it could be like your college camp. It could be a camp you run. This could be for guys who run their own events. You're able to put the results right into here for each athlete, automatically saves it in there. You could do bulk entry from an event by uploading everything. And then you have the ability to rate athletes by their position. So let's get a quarterback here. And then you could rate those athletes. You click to rate them, and it pops up, and you go and rate those athletes however you want to rate them. That would give you then their rating score. And in their dashboard, you would be able to see what let's just pull up quarterbacks here. Okay, and there's Martinez, and you could go see the ratings that he then has, his events, his bests, and you'll be able to see ratings that we come up with, okay, weighted totals, performance trends on those athletes, positional comparisons, okay, their history in events, could be your event or others. You could send to other coaches that information. You could add them to your watch list, okay. You could also check what their you could rate them, star rating, and then make any comments. So all this goes into this athlete's profile, but it also goes into yours of the athletes that you are then tracking. We have leaderboard access that will enable you to see all the stats for the different athletes. Obviously, you have benchmarks. You create your own showcases. Okay, so you have the ability to do that, become an event director, and you have the ability to do that. Okay. You have your coach's background, your philosophy, your coaches you coached. Okay, here's an example of it. Areas that you specialize in, recruiting classes, recruiting territories. This helps also the prospects that are looking for you, athletes that you've rated, and then you could send messages to these athletes right in the platform. okay, which is really great. You could edit it. You could edit your site that you want them to go to, okay. And then when you claim, you'll be able to go into your database and be able to update your information, your Twitter account, all those kind of things. So you have your coach profile, where you can go and update all that information about yourself, okay. And to give that access when you claim your profile, you can go and do that as well. So you have all that here, okay. Um, Enter results when you run events or you get declared. So an admin or the event director can declare you as someone that's a coach within their events, and that allows you to do any kind of let's see if I find an event that has a quarterback in it. Here we go. You could evaluate that quarterback at the event. You can do any kind of evaluation. You can input the testing results, save those results, and then you have them. Okay. I don't know if let's see if we did update it in the platform. All right, here's part 2 of the coaches platform for showcasepro.com. So we're gonna go back. First of all, the coaches have the ability to see their listing and claim the listing, as we talked about earlier. See your profile. If there's something incorrect, you can claim your listing, and you'll get a message, and you'll be able to. But the profile has your Twitter, and it has your questionnaire on there, so the ability to do that. Coaches can declare. Athletes are declaring their favorite coaches, so they'll know on their side people that are interested in them. So what's important is on the My Coaching profile, you're able to update this biography. You can put all the information in that you want, your territories. We talked about that. Any ratings of players, and then messaging those players. So you can message these players, send a direct message to them about what you want to discuss, and then send the message directly to them. And that'll go right to their email. That'll also appear in their platform. You also have the ability from the messaging platform to be able to, and this is, by the way, the athletes see this part, the templates to be able to send out, that they can choose you to send out, which is great from a platform standpoint. But you'll also get in your inbox the ability to see athletes that have reached out to you, and it'll also come into your email. So you don't have to utilize that. You can put notification settings, any notification settings that you want. Those are all part of the opportunity with the coach's platform. If you work an event, if you're a coach that's been added to an event, you'll have the ability to do position evaluations. You'll be able to do test results. Okay, so if you're hosting, if you declare yourself as an event director, or someone declares an event director declares you as a coach, then that gives you the ability to evaluate the athletes. So it's really, really a comprehensive platform that will give all coaches the opportunity to really be able to interact with athletes, get information from athletes, to athletes in a timely manner, and help you from a recruiting standpoint. If a coach does get declared as someone that they're adding, then you'll be able to also be able to access any data from the event director's events, and then you'll be able to, obviously, like we talked about, input results. That's a good explanation of the overall platform. And as you can see, as a coach, if you go and look at the athlete's view of everything, you'll be able to see what the athletes see. But my favorite thing is that you can go through these athletes and sort and check by position and by events as a coach, and be able to see different athletes and where they've been ranked and viewed. And it covers all different athletics performances. So this is a little bit insight into the coach platform. 7 days free, 7-day trial. You can find that right on the homepage. You could utilize the full use of the system and be able to input athletes. If you are a coach that ends up having an event, you can input the athletes. The athletes will appear there, and a scout can do the same thing as well. Coach Schuman, reach out to me anytime. My email's at the bottom of the showcase.pro website, and you can reach out to me or text me. My phone number is on there. Look forward to seeing you soon and look forward to the opportunity to work with you.